Anybody could have a decent average looking lawn, but if you really want to have that lawn that looks epic, that has your neighbors turning their heads, there's a few things you need to do aside from watering and fertilizing. So in this video, I'm going to show you 3 simple ways that you can upgrade your lawn from average to savage. Alright guys, the first trick to make your lawn instantly looking better is having some nice, fresh, tight edges using an actual lawn edger. Now I'll be the first to admit, when I first got into lawn care, it kind of took me a while to realize how important having a fresh edge on your lawn was to getting that perfect manicured look. So let me ask you, why on earth would somebody want to spend $300 on a tool that just makes straight lines in their lawn? Well, as it turns out, not having a nice fresh edge on your lawn is like your barber giving you a fresh haircut, but then not lining you up in the back. Sure, the haircut is nice, but without that fresh, clean edge, honestly, the haircut's kind of worthless. Alright, so when it comes to edging, you got pretty much 2 choices. You got battery and you got gas. By the way, shout out to the Toro company for sending this battery unit here. Now, I will admit that I've been kind of hesitant to get a battery-powered edger because even this gas-powered still edger has a hard time and it bogs down when cutting through edges that are super blown out. But with the way battery technology is going, I'm pretty confident now that this edger is going to do a good job edging. As you can see, this is the property line between me and my neighbor, and this lawn, it does not look good at all. It's brown, it's got a lot of bald spots in it, and the point I'm trying to make here is that even if you put a fresh edge on a lawn that doesn't look great, you can instantly up the curb appeal of that lawn. So let's test out this thing. And just like that, it looks much better with a fresh edge on it. So if any of you guys have a lawn that's struggling right now and you want to up your curb appeal, make sure you put a fresh edge on it. So there's nothing that can make a lawn look worse than having mulch beds that are just old and faded. Now, when I first got into lawn care, I used to think that in order to make my mulch beds look good again, I would have to go to Home Depot, buy a bunch of bags, and just keep piling it on. But trust me guys, there's nothing worse than just piling on mulch year after year just so you can get that good color again. So today we're going to apply some mulch dye. Now I know it might sound gimmicky, but hear me out on this. See, most people don't realize when you go to Lowe's and you go to Home Depot and you buy those fresh bags of mulch, that's already pre-mixed mulch that they dyed themselves before they bagged it up. So don't feel bad about dyeing your own mulch, because then we're just cutting out the middleman. So when it comes to mulch dye, we're going to be using this stuff right here. This is black mulch dye by Sanco Industries. I do want to give them a shout out because they are sponsoring this segment of the video. And the reason I'm using the black mulch dye is because I just really like the color. There's just something about a dark green lawn with like black mulch that just really pops. Alright guys, when it comes to spraying mulch dye, you're going to want to make sure you get a cheap pump sprayer. You can get it at your local hardware store for about $10–20. And just use that sprayer dedicated to spraying your mulch, and that's it, because sometimes it could get gunked up and you don't want to, you know, have a bunch of black dye inside your good sprayers that you have that cost hundreds of dollars. So the technique that I like to use is to do the edges first. So we're going to spray closest to the house and then work our way out away from the house. Alright guys, the last hack I like to do is apply liquid fertilizer to the lawn. Now, most of you guys probably are used to putting down granular fertilizer, which could take weeks to start working. And another reason liquids are awesome is if you think about when you spread your granular fertilizer, all the pellets, they land kind of, you know, away from each other, usually about an inch apart from each other. And that doesn't give you total coverage across your whole lawn. But when you apply liquid fertilizers, you're covering the whole lawn space. You're not missing any grass tip, and it's getting down into the soil evenly and it's absorbing. This is going to lead to a much greener lawn and a much more uniform color. So today we're going to apply this fertilizer right here. This is called Release 901C. It's by Mirimichi Green and it has 9% nitrogen in it. And this is from Ron Henry actually. Shout out to Ron if you guys haven't ever seen his channel before. Make sure you go check it out. He has one of the nicest lawns on YouTube, hands down. But with this fertilizer, what I'm going to be aiming for is a foliar application which means I'm gonna apply it to the leaves of the grass so we can get a quick response. I personally asked Ron about the foliar application rate, and he said between 2 to 3 ounces per 1,000 square feet. So I'm gonna be conservative with my application. I'm gonna put 2 ounces. So we're gonna fill this up to about a gallon, and then we're gonna add the Mirimichi green into there.
Alive, let's hit the dance floor. Don't work too hard, my break a backbone. Return of the Mac, the king is back though. Corvette and cash, I never like those.
So the guys who make the mulch dye, Sanko Industries, they ended up sending me all these lawn products, but there's no way that I could actually end up using them all. So rather than just keeping them there, I'd rather share them with you guys who keep coming back week after week to watch the video. So we're gonna do a giveaway. Over here I have some blue marking dye, some surfactant, and then also a fresh bottle of this mulch dye. So all you have to do is comment below and tell me one thing that you like to do to your lawn to make it stick out from all the rest on your block. We'll do the giveaway on May 1st on Instagram Live at 7 p.m. Central. And with that, this is George from Princess Cut. Peace.
This is my country, my damn country. Give me my country, you can keep the rest. This is my country, my damn country. And it don't mean a thing if it don't pass the test.